Right, here we go then. Back to the racing with the Works Sports Insurance Clubman MX1. These are the bigger bike Clubman riders. What you've just seen was the Motor Connection class. They were 250s and downwards. This is upwards 450s. So most of them will be on 450s. Some, I don't think we've got a 500 two-stroke out there or anything like that. I think they're all pretty much on 450 four-strokes.
Here we are, here's the start. Oh, someone went too early. So what that rider there, I don't know, was that Wigger?
Might have been.
May have just dropped the clutch and just being a bit too eager there.
So, here we go. We're going to have to sort out, try and identify. It's Baldry, isn't it? Connor Baldry, that looks like to me.
Let me get the timing.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be coming through just yet, but that looks like Connor Baldry, who is the championship leader. Oh, we've got a yard sale.
See, that's what I could have done with yesterday, and me getting round it. You know what I mean? Just to like position myself.
Not be in it.
Yeah, just get around it. You know, put a few behind me.
Yeah. So it's Connor Baldry leading the way. So Callum, this is your moment. Tell us all about Works Sports Insurance. You are the sponsor of this class. Tell us what it's about and why you got involved.
I've been doing Works for years now. I've been in insurance for over 10 years. I know what policies cover, what pastimes, things like that. We specialise in motocross, mountain biking, all that sort of stuff. On the team, it's myself. We've got Lauren Collingwood as well. Jan Howells is on the team, and we're training some other people up all the time. We've got, we're trying to grow the business out. If you need sports insurance, if you're a plumber, if you're an electrician, and you need a salary, if you're off work, something to support you, income protection is what we do, and that policy will pay you for being off work, no matter what, whether it's play, whether you've done it on your motocross bike, whether you've done it on your push bike training, whether you're just sick, even you might have been diagnosed with a medical condition and you need time off work. What I always say to motocross riders as well, let's get something locked in for the long term, because when you're doing motocross, it's not just in the moment. Like, I've had many broken bones myself. It's the long term. When you're 50, when you're getting up to like your age, you're starting to feel stuff. And if you was a bricklayer and you needed like your knee sorting out or something like that, if you've got this insurance in place, you can have that time off work and you can get yourself fixed up. So give us a call if you need anything. And we'll help you out. The number is on the website. You can fill in the contact form, and one of the advisors will get back to you.
Right, we need a chat, because obviously I'm falling apart at the seams. So, absolutely. Can I do backdated claims? Anyway, here we go. Connor Baldry is going to get the Planet Moto First Lap Leader Award. He gets a point towards his going on to his Spanish holiday. Okay, can we do that? I suppose we can. This is for everybody that's at the venue, not at home. If anybody's seen an HSBC bank card, can they please return it to us in the TV truck? Anybody's found an HSBC bank card, can you return it to us in the TV truck? Right.
Yeah, if you want to use it to contact us to get some Red Bulls or something to help me and Jeff out, then that would be great.
Yeah, on the way up through. Yeah, if you could do that, that'd be great. I'm sure the owner wouldn't mind.
What we got, man? What are you playing? Jeff's playing games here. Right, let's get back into this race. So Connor Baldry was leading the way when they came through. Keaton Stewart was there in second. I mean, things may have changed. Mitch Best, so the Australian, is up there as well. Grant Martin in fourth. Talon Asperdon in fifth. Billy Saunders sixth. Seventh is Rodney Jones. James Thompson in eighth. Charlie Roper in ninth. Jordan Ambler 10th, Ivan Kerr was in 11th, Ryan Davies 12th, Ash Senior 13th, Ollie Kingston in 14th, 15th was Michael Garham, 16th was Connor Tingle, 17th was Elliot Reeves, 18th Jack Waterman, 19th Joshua Kirby, 20th was Josh Bailey. Obviously things are going to change a lot. That was the first lap through.
Yeah.
There was that pile up, so people are going to be shifting around on their positions. But Connor Baldry doing a great job at the minute.
Yeah, he's had a great series. He's leading the series. He took his, do you know what? He took his first overall win at Ling, and I think also his first race win of the year. So, but he's being super consistent, and that's why where he's at. He's leading the championship and looking good. The track is starting to come particularly good now. Some of those ruts are starting to form a bit deeper, but with them, the ruts are getting kind of easier to track and identify as a rider. So it's all looking good out there. Justin and his team, Alfie Smith will be here helping out as well, and you got Tim out there as well. Those guys will be on it with the watering all day. They won't miss a trick with that. Plenty of water here. Justin has a borehole, basically, so the water, he can keep it going.
What? How does that work then? It just
Well, listen, I'm not a farmer.
yeah.
Although I sound like one, and arguably look like one.
So there must be some
It's
sort of
basically a big hole in the ground, yeah, like a water table, basically.
Underwater river or whatever.
Yeah. And he's tapped into that, and away we go.
Just unlimited water.
Well, it's just that's obviously part of a farm here or whatever. So
And he has the kit as well. He's got the water bowsers like the American jobs anyway. He drives down the side of the track, spraying the water on. So much better to do it like that. You're not putting tractor lines in the track. So he has all the kit here. Mitch Best looking good.
Yeah, and he's designed the sort of circuit around the fact that he can get access round with the tractor. And that's everything. You go to those AMA races, and there's always that
a run road
round the outside where they can all get round the venue, around the circuit, and water it. And Justin's just obviously well travelled. Built GP tracks, Supercross tracks, Arena Cross tracks.
We've got a Supercross track here as well. You're doing an event, is it? Airborne Gunner?
Yes, we got our Steelhawk Airborne Gunner Supercross here on the basically on Tuesday, the 9th of August. The likes of Jack Brunel, Dylan Woodcock, Joe Clayton, Ben Clayton. So we're doing that on a Tuesday night, the beginning of August. So looking forward to that. And then we got our Rocket Till Sundown Motocross on the same day. So, and we're doing it because Justin has provided a venue that allows us to do that. He's built a Supercross track and a Motocross track.
And I think he's like with the straight rhythm and stuff. He's keen to just do the bit of go a bit different and just try new things. And we need that in motocross. We need that fresh look. We need that fresh approach to develop the sport and get more people watching it and into it.
Absolutely, we do. And once you're in it,
you
9 times out of 10, that's it.
Yeah.
Game over, you're in it.
Yeah. Oh, what's going on here then? So, is that Keaton Stewart? I think he just
Mr.
stalled
Shiftany,
it.
Yeah. Might just caught his
brake or something.
Yeah, just maybe just hung it up on a rut.
Talon Aspenden got the better. Oh, but then he's back through. So Keaton Stewart back where he was. I don't think he actually lost a spot now. So we'll have to see. Maybe
that's a great.
Maybe Grant Martin has got him.
That corner, we talked about it before. This corner up to the whoops. That's good track design right there.
Yeah.
This obviously he's built it up. It's not a berm as such. It's a tapered corner. Conor Baldry setting the Keck's fastest lap so far of today. But that corner, going back to that, it's a bank turn. You naturally want to sort of go to the inside and push against it, but then you don't get the run on the whoops.
No. I sucked there. I absolutely sucked because you need to get over that first one.
To get the momentum.
And you've got to be quite brave. You've got to hit that burn with like a lot of aggression, and the ground's really slippy there. So it's it's that fine line before finding the traction to do it, because the faster guys will get over that first one, and then they can get into a rhythm then.
But if you're in a tight battle, that's the thing. Like you go wide,
to
get the run, and somebody will just come in and park you.
Yeah, and then you've absolutely stuffed it.
Yeah. So good course design by Justin there. Well, most of it is, to be fair. Obviously, with the nice safe jumps and drop-offs and all these kind of things going. He's worked a bit of gradient, obviously, here in a small valley here at Cusses Gorse, just outside of Salisbury. But he's used the elevation and the undulation pretty good. Put some nice jumps. Just having a revamp, actually. It's a different course than what we raced last year.
It is different.
Over in that top section.
It's the inside bit. It's just it's probably a bit longer lap now.
Yeah,
a little bit of a longer lap, I'd say.
But Conor Baldry is, from what I've seen of him over the last year or so, couple of years, is Conor's energy efficient for clubman rider. Look at him; he's got a nice style. He doesn't overwork the bike. Look, crouched in there, back down.
I think like with a 450 as well, you've got to have a style where you want the bike to work for you. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to be riding the bike too hard. You've got to almost let
through there, see?
Yeah, really
that
smooth.
Was lovely.
And really smooth on the throttle as well, and got that front wheel over the first roller.
But he didn't take his feet off the pegs, kept his foot on the pegs all the way through.
That's the traction as well.
Yeah.
So if you keep both feet on the pegs, obviously you can push down into the foot pegs, get a little bit more traction. So yeah, real nice style and very energy efficient, like you were saying. Almost letting the bike do the work. You can hear he's always in a tall gear as well, and just chugging along. Like the 450s are so powerful these days that if you try and override it, she'll bite back if you're not fit enough.
Absolutely, that's a bit of me. I try. So I like to
Just try and use the torque of the bike.
Well, yeah, I could never, you know, sometimes I used to get actually frustrated with myself because it's just not my character to, you know, I wanted sometimes to go, you know, George, just hang it out, just hang it out.
Yeah.
Go for it.
You go slower.
I had a built-in mechanism that wouldn't let me do that. Other people can do that, so it depends. Again, character, all these things, so many elements that come into making a good motocross rider.
There we are. So is that Grant Martin on screen there on the Yamaha?
Like it. Yeah.
Looking nice. I like the setup.
Oh,
no!
These guys don't do us any favours at all. He literally just come onto the screen.
I know.
We finally got to speak
he got up into the top 3 as well.
So he straight away, like looking good, give him a shout, boom. Within 2 seconds, he goes and stalls.
He's got that whole American vibe going. So that Ren kit, that is Fox, isn't it? It's the guy, it's Pete Fox.
Yeah.
It's the guy who invented Fox.
Yeah,
that's his own brand, isn't it?
That is. And
I think the youth Kawasaki guys using that
Francesco.
I think they are, aren't they?
Yeah. Is main ambassador to do it with it, and Ivan Tedesco.
But he's in Fox again now.
Oh, is he? Okay.
So when he's gone, because he's doing pro now, I think they're back in the Fox. So I think it must be the Team Green.
Yeah, no, the Team Green youth riders in America can choose their own kit deals.
Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay.
So that's how that works.
And they could earn a bit of money as well.
Yeah, well, they do, don't they? No doubt about that. How long we got left in this one, Callum? Do your magic there.
4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. So 3 laps maybe. So Grant Martin, I mean, he's going to be back in 5th now. I think he's behind Talon, or no, he's got through Talon. He's got Keaton Stewart in front of him. He's going to want to get near that podium though, but I think, is he going to have time to do it? He's riding well. He looks good. Carried lovely bit of speed through them rollers then. Yeah, I think he could get.
Yeah, he's going to put a move on here. That's Callum Baldry. Maybe we can just go back to that battle. If Darren, our producer, can get the TV guys back to Grant Martin, number 36.
I can do a bit of a top 10 rundown as well as they've gone through the line now. So Connor Baldry leading the way, Mitch Best there in 2nd, Keaton Stewart on the 69, who's going to be under pressure in a minute by Grant Martin. Talon Asperdon in 5th, 6th is Rodney Jones, 7th is James Thompson, 8th Ivan Kerr. So a bit not the best race for Ivan.
Here we go.
Is it? Oh, there we are. Look,
we're back on it. See, we didn't want to miss this. This one's shaping up. Our TV production.
Oh, straight down the inside.
But he's exposed himself. So he's
got the inside. Get on the gas.
Yes, nice move.
Yeah, I think Keaton Stewart might have to surrender to that one, but then he could get on the inside here.
No, he's not giving up on it, but he's ran it wide.
Trying different lines.
He's going to get the run down the hill though, but the 450 should come.
Yeah, he should be able to get over that double down there.
From the inside, yeah.
The ease that just looked, I'm jealous that, 250s are difficult.
Keaton just rider there in 3rd, number 69 now, just starting to light it up a bit much.
He's actually
trying to
got
get
some
back to him.
Good lines, I think Grant Martin has. He's staying out of the chop, even going up towards that jump there. He was on the inside, probably hindering himself a little bit by using less track.
Yeah.
But making the best advantage on it. Some of the outsides, the accelerating bumps here get quite vicious. So, he's using his head. It looks like he's doing a good job. And I think that's going to be it for him. He's not going to be catching Mitch. Mitch is. He's a good 10 seconds further up the track, I think.
Yeah, and this is one track that Mitch Best, our Australian rider who's come out, this is the power of the stream. Basically, last year he was sat back there at home, down under, and he's got friends over here, and he thought, oh, I'm going to go and do that.
Blew me away, that did, when someone told me that.
I'm going to go and live in the UK for a year, and I'm going to go and race the MX-Nationals.
What?
Fair play.
Yeah, fair play. Absolutely great. So hello to everybody watching in Australia.
Yep. We'll try and get a little bit of your man on TV in a minute if we can. He's in 2nd. Maybe we should try and find a little bit.
Yeah, can we try find 53 of Mitch Best on the screen?
So, he's in 2nd place behind Connor Baldry. Just for all you Aussie fans out there.
Yeah, you can give him a wave, so we're going to get him.
Is that him? No, was that a bit of
we're trying to find him.
We're trying to find him. We've got our TV crew out there looking for him on track.
Still got a minute to go, and then +1 lap, so hopefully we're going to get...
show a bit of Best. There he is.
There he
is.
He's
not far behind Baldry.
He's actually not.
He's closing in.
So what we got now?
What
so
was his last
5
lap?
seconds
Yeah,
last
look,
time.
he took nearly 2 seconds out of him last lap.
Yeah, this is it. He's got a couple of laps to go. It looks like his form's dropping away a little bit, though.
But the speed's going, though.
Yeah, he's still got speed. I mean, that's what happens, isn't it? You can still go fast, but your elbows start to drop, don't you? You get a bit tired.
He's
it's getting close. It is getting
okay,
close.
we came to Mitch Best at a good time here, because he is definitely taking some good old chunks out of Connor Baldry for the race win. So let's stick with this one. He's closing in really fast. There's Connor Baldry in front. Can Mitch get the race win? And you know what it's like. You're working away, you're getting the pit board, you kind of know you're getting a bit closer.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, you see them.
That's it. Well, they were both in the same camera shot then.
And then that's a whole extra thing. Then all of a sudden, the kind of pit board's go out the window. You're like, come on.
Yeah, that gives you a little bit more motivation, doesn't it? It's just got to be careful not to go too crazy, because this track, again, like, you can lose traction, make silly mistakes.
It's the one lap to go board,
let's stay nice and smooth. So here we are, Mitch Best getting through the rollers really clean as well. And we are 1 lap to go, shaking his arm out. Obviously got a bit of arm pump. He wants to go for this win. The 53, the Australian Mitch Best.
Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. Here we go.
Game on.
Game on the last lap. No wonder Mitch was having a shakedown.
I knew his form had dropped off a little bit. Like, he looked like he's getting a little bit tired, but
I wonder if Connor knows he's there. I wonder, he must have had, I don't know if Connor's got a pit
well,
crew.
you don't know, do you? No.
But he's ridden an immaculate race. But what's going to happen here? Mitch he's got to get within striking distance within the next 3 or 4 corners, I think. Otherwise, he's not going to make it happen.
Mitch is going to be absolutely gritting his teeth right now.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
he is.
This is everything he's got. These guys, you know, they're just normal guys. They go to work. You know, Mitch Best's over here. He's working as well, I think.
He is, absolutely. This is it. This is it. He's right on him. This is a great Work Sports Insurance Clubman MX1 race you'll see in here. Mitch Best is digging deep on the last lap, and Baldry coming in to lap traffic.
The same line then. So let's see where's this going to happen. I think if it can happen, it's going to be after this tabletop as they drop back down the hill. As long as Mitch can get close enough, he needs to get within a wheel's distance, I think, to make anything happen. But Baldry's going to know he's there now. Mitch Best round the outside. Look at that!
Hey.
Look at that!
Oh, nearly did the old Everts-Stewart manoeuvre there. Feet up round the outside.
And it's where I thought it was going to be as well.
This is it. He's got this section.
Mitch, he should have gone on the inside.
I don't know if he should have done, because he's got a nice little run down the inside. He's going to
nice,
park him.
Nice.
Oh! There you go.
Was that a mistake of his own?
I don't know.
Or was that,
we just lost the camera angle to see what actually happened there. Did they make contact? I don't know. Mitch, let's go and see. Well, we're going to find out.
Is going to
we're going to go to the winner's circle.
Pumped. So the 53.
Okay, it's my turn, isn't it, to get down there?
Yeah, you need to
Let's go and get down there and catch Mitch then while we can. Right. We're going to go to a quick ad. Here we are then with the Work Sports Insurance MX1 Clubman winner. That was some excitement for the fans down under. Mitch, just talk us through that. You came through, you made a really exciting race. We couldn't quite see it. What happened there on the last lap?
Last lap, so I got quite close to Connor. I knew I had one run under brakes on him, so I ran in deep. He shut the door on me, but unfortunately I had too much pace. We made contact. Unfortunately, he went down. It's not like how I like to race, but hope he's all right. And I'm lucky enough. Well, I got the win anyway. So
I mean, the good sportsmanship at the end there. You waited for him at the end there, and you obviously acknowledged each other. So it's all fair in love and war.
that's it. It's Rubbins Racing. I'm Australian, so I'm aggressive. But yeah, leave it all on the track. They're all good guys in this class, but we all want to win.
Well, you made for a great race there, so thanks for that. Anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I just want to give a big shout out to my family at home in Australia watching. I've got my partner and my kids here watching today for the first time, and my mechanic Andy. It's all been a great weekend so far.
Oh, that's awesome. Mitch, all the best in the second one. We'll maybe see you up here in another while. There you go, Mitch Best, winner of the Work Sports Insurance MX.
Back to it.
Back to it indeed, yeah. Obviously, they were some of the stuff we recorded from earlier rounds of the championship. The reason we had a red flag was an injured rider. We know the dangers of the sport. We don't have to highlight that to you, the viewing public, wherever you are in the world at home. So we basically went to a few features we've done previously. The said rider is off the circuit, being looked after now. So all the best to them in their recovery and being looked after by our incredible medical team. So there we go. This one is brought to you by Works Sports Insurance.
I don't know why it's spelled it like that, but hey, lots of people have pinched that since. I've seen other companies using it around the motor, which is cool. Yeah, Works Sports Insurance. That's my gig. If anyone needs any cover, if you're self-employed, and you don't, or even if you're employed and you don't get sick pay, I always say this is my main thing. Just while they're loading up the gate, this is the main thing with motocross, right? Think of a family dynamic, because this is my job to try and get this in people's heads. Think of a family dynamic. If you're the guy who's going riding, right, and enjoying that, you're the only one who's getting something from that experience, right? So if you're doing that without protecting your income, which then pays for the whole family, you know, kids go to school, they need new shoes, wife might be at home looking after the kids or whatever. If you're the main earner, the breadwinner, and you're going out and doing a sport, it's great, all great, it's all fun, but it's also very selfish if you don't protect the no, it is, if you don't protect your bubble and make sure the people around you aren't going to be affected by your decisions, all cool. But if they are, give me a call and we can have a look at some insurance for you. It isn't going to be too expensive. Everything we do is tailored around your needs and your income situation and everything else. So just call one of the guys, drop a message on the website, and we'll get back to you. And I promise you, we will come up with a solution that makes sense to you.
There you go.
You know where I'm coming from with that?
I do. No, I'm just saying. I'm just like, you know, like there you are. There was your window. There was your sales pitch. Perfectly executed. Well done.
Thank you very much.
You need insurance. Yeah, absolutely do. In this game. So go and give Callum and the guys at Works a call. Let's get down to it with, well, as highlighted by that previous race.
Can see Mitch Best there. Look.
Yeah, Mitch.
He's in a good spot on the gate, actually.
He was a little bit apologetic about his move with Connor Baldry, but Connor took it well. I think, you know, it's just kind of this racing, it happens.
I think Mitch, he said to me, he just carried so much speed down that hill.
He did.
He had no. It was just it. He had no chance to stop.
I don't think it was an intent move, and I'm sure Connor won't look at it that way.
I know people do stuff in the heat at the moment.
Going for the race then.
And there is the spiral graphics. 15-second board, soon to be turned to 5. I've got some brand new spiral graphics on my bike. Jake hooked me up.
Get you.
He hooked me up.
Gate drop, all safely away. Charging into the first corner. Baldry's going to hold that inside line. No, is he over?
Who's that on the outside there?
No, it's not. I think it's going to go 69. Yep.
We'll find out who that is.
That's Caden, isn't it?
So I think it is, but I want to double check. I've got it on here. I can fire this bad boy up.
So as they work their way around in the opening lap, who's going to be?
So that is Keaton Stewart.
Keaton Stewart, yeah. So who's going to be in the lead on the opening lap? Keaton had a solid ride in the opening moto today. Got a little bit tired towards the end. Got picked off by a few riders, didn't he? But yeah, looked good.
Well, he's got a good start on this one.
Oh,
look,
Mitch has made a much better start in this one. Mitch Best has already made a move past.
A much better pass.
yeah.
Be a bit happier with that one.
Yeah. I think Connor will be as well.
Yeah. Both of them.
Okay, so we got. I think we can manage in that interval. Yeah, we have. Look in the background. So while the red flag was out there and they were dealing with the injured rider, that was a perfect opportunity for the track crew to get some water down. So these guys are now going to be riding a slightly skatey circuit. You can't help it. It gets polished. You got to put. We'll see in the background. Oh, they're getting like all over the place.
That was Jude.
No, that was
Gaylord Hall who was off then.
Yeah, Jordan Andrews. Was it look like he was snaking around? Not sure.
This is the last race.
Okay.
I'm just trying to. That was the guy on the floor.
Yeah.
So live. I'm going to wait until they come through. We have to wait sort of to complete the lap.
So we got some water down, and it takes sometimes once it goes down, it takes.
Maybe a lap or two.
Well, probably even more than that. Yeah. These guys are going to be, for the first few laps, are going to have a very skatey circuit. By the time we get to the end of this moto, the track will start to come good again. But the guys had to get some water down. The track can't afford to dry out. Beautiful English countryside in the background.
I just saw Mitch Best lost a lot of traction out of that turn there.
Yeah,
you see him coming across the ruts now, look.
Yeah, nice line.
My man on the Suzuki, Drew, is it? He started doing that. He was the first guy I noticed started doing that.
Yeah, as we saw in the background, we said Planet Moto leaders Keaton Stewart, so he gets a point on the board. Well done, Keaton. We can see how it's getting thrown around a bit under there, that whole bike. So it is going to be a dodgy couple of laps of these guys just for the track to settle in.
As they came through that time, Keaton Stewart still leading the way. He's got a 2.5 second gap back to Mitch Best, the man from Australia on the 53 there in second. In third spot, we've got Grant Martin, so another good start from Grant as well. And then James Thompson in fourth. Fifth, we've got Connor Baldry. So he's been pushed back. Not gone quite the way he wanted it to go. He obviously put on a better show in the first moto today. In sixth, we've got Jordan Andrews. Seventh, Ivan Kerr. Eighth, Talon Aspiden. Ninth, Ash Senior. And 10th, Rodney Jones.
I think that might be Rodney Jones. I'm not sure, but that might be Alfie's brother, I think. Alfie.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure. I'm not highly sure, but I think he's got a brother called Rod, and that might be him out there racing. Apologies if not. Yeah, we got just going through some of these riders out here. Obviously, the Clubman, we've said many times before, they are the backbone of our sport. And actually, we'd like to give a little shout out to Aidan Wigger, who is down there, should be down the far end of the field here watching. Yep. I know our live stream commentary goes out at the venue here as well. Aidan, we mentioned at the previous round, had a real nasty accident. With a foot injury, real bad.
It's going to be 18 months.
Yeah, so, but he's moving about here on a mobility scooter or whatever. But his brother, Lewis, is out there.
Yeah, his brother is in this race here. I don't think he's got the start. He came through in 28th, so not sure what happened there. But he's done the thing what I ask every one of you to do, and with me and Jeff, open this to everybody. Open it to the field, don't we?
Yeah.
If you want to bring us some information about yourself, write it down. Get us something printed off in laminate so we can have it in here and we know to talk about you. Lewis has written something here. You know, few things, just a few facts about Lewis. His first bike was at LEM 50. He started riding at age, they were like the bikes to have, weren't they? He started riding at age 4, and he's been riding for 20 years now, racing competitively for 18 years. His favourite track's Whitby. God, I used to love that track. We need to make that one happen one day. And his favourite rider is Antonio Caroli. There's loads more on here as well. You know, he's got his sponsors as well. I might as well go from them. So Clint from SBH Groundworks. I think he's a big part of their thing. And you got Drury Vehicle Services, RFX, Motor Verde, Physique Clinic, and New Tech
Construction,
SM Pro, Oakley, Destination MX. So there we are. Little shout out for Lewis. Look, you all can do that, and you all can get on the live stream. We can help you out with a bit more info about you if you help us and bring it to us.
Yeah, we can't do endless shout-outs. After all, we're not a pirate radio show or anything like that. But at the same time, just we do get people messaging in, and I forgot to do it actually in that last moto. I was going to give Jamie Collins a little shout-out. It's Jake Collins is from Diffs Media, his brother, and basically Tim and Anne. We're watching from over in Ireland, so there we go. Sorry I didn't do that previous moto. The race was cut short, of course. So, all these people around the world watching. We can't get to watch all the live comments as much as we'd love to do that.
Anyway, look. Keaton Stewart has been pushed back. Mitch Best is in the lead now, and it's quite tight up the front. He's gone, so the 36 as well. Grant Martin's also passed him. So Stewart's had a pretty shocking lap that time round. I don't know what's quite gone on. But looks like the 53 of Best is making the best of this one.
Hey, impeccable. Hey. But I tell you what.
And he didn't do no prison rules on anybody either, you know what I mean? So
Grant Martin is done well there. He's got the Keck's fastest lap, and he's closed in visually there. You can see he's getting closer. He had that little, he had a good run going, didn't he, in that first race, but then had that little tip-off as soon as he came onto the screen and we started talking about him. Down he went. Commentator's curse. But, so he's closing in now. This is going to be good. Mitch, I don't know, Mitch must be in a good position for the overall, I would have thought, of the weekend. We can find out, obviously, at the end of the day, because, of course, these guys all had 2 motos yesterday.
Yeah.
They get 2 races today as well, and that's what determines the overall result. It's not just about the 2 motos today, it's over the 4 over the weekend.
It is. So he's got Grant Martin's coming up to the back of Mitch Best now. He's going to give him the shocker of his life, isn't he, when he gets there?
Callum's working. This is great. Yeah, brilliant. The terminology there. Absolutely.
No, he is. Like, he's just going to sneak up on him. I don't think, because I thought, like, Mitch is in his mind, I think he's just going to get out the front and then check out. But Grant Martin's not letting that happen.
No, it looks good. As we said, with that kit as well, I think you can go on Renan, can't you, and basically design your own kit.
Yeah, it's quite cool. Kit. I think it's a little bit like Canvas, isn't it?
Yeah, Canvas sort of came out first with regards to that.
That was Michael Lindsay, wasn't it? Was that this thing, or one of the guys? I can't remember. Michael Lieb, maybe.
Who is
brother-in-law with Villapoto, isn't it? It's their sort of thing.
Villapoto's brother-in-law.
Yeah.
So they kind of that thing. But Martin is getting
big over here, though, are they?
No, I suppose not.
I think it's logistics, probably. I think they have a lot of it made in Mexico and South America.
The way the world's been as well, not easy to ship stuff around still around the world. A lot of delays on stuff. A lot of teams have been suffering big time in getting product. Absolutely, there's teams out there that still haven't got their allocation of tyres, the thing or whatever. So the whole COVID thing has really affected.
Oh, and there we are.
Get the job done. Thank you very
much.
Grant
Martin, nicely done. Yeah, but the actual designer of Canvas is in the UK, and it's a guy called Tom Siddall, I think. He's the designer. It's mad. Weird setup. He does all the
that's why the world is a small place in digital terms, regards of shifting stuff around. There's been a bit of mayhem the last couple of years, but hopefully, regards of the industry and products arriving and distribution around the world, that will get back to normal. But I can honestly, categorically tell you, even some of the bigger pro teams have really struggled to get the product they need to go racing.
The logistical issues go far and wide. I know I was talking to the guys at Michelin when they launched the Michelin Starcross 6, which we've been talking about earlier on in the show, new tyre from Michelin, obviously. They had a launch in America at a track, and anybody could show up. And I think they wrapped everyone's bike in a pair of tyres. If you bought a pair of tyres and they waived the track fee, something like that. I can't remember the actual jigsaw. Yeah, Best is fighting back. But they actually had to ring Michelin in the UK and ask them to air freight tyres over for this event because there wasn't enough Starcross 6s in the US.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's been
mental.
Tough times, not just for motocross, but for the world in general. Hopefully, we'll get to some kind of level normality of
we've got a recession first,
where we were about 5 or 6 years ago. It will reset. We will get there, folks.
We're humans. We always go forward, don't we? Right, here we are. 53. Mitch Best is trying to get the best of Grant Martin right now. That was completely seamless, wasn't it? So I'm going to go through here. We've got Grant Martin, Mitch Best there in second. As you can see, fighting for the lead in this one. They're quite far away. Keaton Stewart there in third. James Thompson, Connor Baldry, Ivan Kerr. Where did that go? Billy Saunders, Rodney Jones, Talon Aspiden in ninth, and Jordan Andrews rounding out the top 10. Oh! Grant Martin all over the place there.
This is good. I'll tell you what, as Mitch said in his post of interview with me previously, he's an Aussie, he's a fighter. That's how it is, kind of bit of a mentality. He will go the distance with this one like he did in the first
Faster again,
race.
2:11 now. So gone a second quicker than Best in that one. But looks like Best has actually just reeled him straight back in as they've crossed the line.
Yeah, this is going to be a good one because he'll push him all the way. Mitch Best, he's closed in on it. It's bizarre actually because regards of the quickest lap time.
I know, how is that even possible?
Well, because Mitch must be like fractions of a second slower. But they're kind of turning almost the same pace really. So
and that's Thompson there in third now. So Keaton Stewart's fell back to fourth after that blinder of a start.
Number 0. I mean,
is that a number?
I don't know. There you go. There's one for you people at home to argue over.
I suppose it is a number. Is it? It is, isn't it? Because you can use it in math. So
there you go. That'll settle that argument. Yep.
But are we going to start having -1 and stuff?
No. Anyway, you don't often see a 0, but out there. But
Madhead.
He's made it his own at James Thompson.
That's what Ewan would do. That Ewan Kerr or whatever I said.
Yeah, just making up random names. So Connor Baldry looked a little bit unsettled. Obviously had that confrontation with Mitch Best in the first one. It's all going good. He looks not so comfortable in this one after that.
No, so there's still only a second between the leaders. Look there. Thompson's got a nice comfortable cushion, hasn't he? He's got you know what I mean? Like he's got a couple of seconds back to Keaton Stewart. He's got a bit of a gap up to Mitch Best, so he's in a sort of comfortable spot. I can't see him moving around too much. But these two still absolutely going for it.
Yeah, this is good. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, Mitch has been matching him. Not quite, because the last 2 laps, Connor Baldry's gone quicker and quicker. Here we go.
Oh, the inside.
Nice. Gives him.
Get off it. Okay. I think he needs to probably let him pass.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Well, let's see.
But then he pushed him off the track. That's
one thing I've learned.
But he did make a gain.
Let's see.
We'll have to cross that bridge when it comes to it.
One thing I've learned from it sat in here is like, actually, do you know what? Let the race officials and them sort it out.
Yeah.
Not gonna, at least until the race is done. We're on our last lap, so it's going to be an interesting last lap then. Let's get back to it with the front 2 because this will be interesting. That might have fired Mitch Best up again.
Yeah, maybe. He's going to be like,
No, I ain't having that. I'm not having that.
I've come all the way from Australia.
So Mitch might be running it in there. Here he goes.
Oh!
Robbins racing.
He's just trying. Yeah, but that was safe. Like, you know what I mean? Like going in someone sideways, giving him a bit of elbow. No problem in that. No problem at all.
They were both going the same direction. It wasn't coming in and T-boning them or anything like that.
Mitch looks tired now as well. He looks so tired.
Super fired up though as well. This will be an interesting last lap.
Maybe. He's trying to race hard through fatigue.
Maybe. He's going to try that same move that he did on Connor Baldry in the first one.
Yeah, he needs to be a bit closer, though. We've got... we are on the last lap. Don't think he's quite close enough. Mitch Best got a much better run out of that turn, though, didn't he?
He did. Much better run. He's got the inside. He's going to go inside here. He's got the outside working.
Swoop it from the outside.
Okay.
Carry a bit more speed.
I can see what he's doing here. He wants to get close enough to put the same move on that he did before. This is where it happened. But this time, Grant has got the inside. You probably would have seen that in the opening moto. Right, Mitch is going to go around the long way this time then. Here he's going to go.
That's it. Hooking gears going up there.
Up
the inside. No, so close.
They hit.
There's a lot of touching. He's done it.
What a move. Has he? No.
Grant Martin switched it back.
This time, Mitch has got the inside there. He's going to protect it. He's going to get it done. So regardless of what happened before,
yeah, it doesn't
Mitch
matter.
Best,
What a race.
brilliant. I'll tell you what, he's giving his fans down under some plenty of
Yeah,
entertainment.
that's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic.
Is it my turn? It's your turn, isn't it? Go
Is
chat
it?
to-
Yeah, it's my turn.
Go have a chat with him.
These Aussies need to send more guys up here. That was exciting. We need more of that.
Let's go to a quick ad. We'll see you in a bit. There's the move. Look at that. Anyway, Callum's going down there. They bang bars again. Brilliant replay. Let's go down to winner's circle in a short moment and talk to Mitch about his 2 race wins today.
That was absolutely insane, mate. Honestly, me and Jeff were like jumping around in there. There was all sorts going on. I thought stuff was going to start setting on fire because you made it exciting anyway. I noticed you just started getting tired as well there towards the end, and you were like, your arms dropped, and you just had to push through that one, didn't you?
Yeah, so the dad bob's kicking in. I started to lose my fitness. Haven't rode much this Ling, so went out there and just rode with heart and tried my best to win. Yeah, never gave up.
Well, when you pushed Grant off the track there and he came back on, I was thinking, oh, that's going to fire you up a little bit because he's got back in front. And did it like set the fireworks going?
So I saw Grant sitting behind me the whole time, and yeah, the fitness wasn't there. So I thought, look, I'm going to back off, let him lead, and then the last 2 laps I'll go for it and see what he's got. So see his lines and just set him up. So it was aggressive racing, but we had a great time. We both stayed on the bike. That's the main thing, and I'm just stoked to get the win.
Well, I think you gave people back in Australia a lot of entertainment when they watch it back. I'm sure they're going to love it. Is there anyone particularly you want to thank whilst you're on there?
Yeah, just want to give a big shout out to blackphone.co.uk, 92 Decals, Andy for mechanicing all weekend. It just makes a big effort for me to sort of ride my best.
Well done, mate. You really did ride well, and you gave us all a show. Thank you.